Here just to share with you one of the exciting ways in which we preferred customers with 124 get paid. There's actually multiple income streams, but I'm going to focus today on what is known as the green income. So I'm going to make this pretty quick, but the green income is pretty amazing because this is where the bulk of your income will eventually come from with 124. And in a lot of network marketing opportunities, you have to be what we call a super recruiter to ever even remotely come close to having success with a particular opportunity. But 124 has designed a program that is for everybody. And when I say everybody, I'm not just talking about the big time network marketers who can make a couple of phone calls and recruit 1,000 people or more. I'm talking about the little guys who have never been involved with network marketing, quite frankly don't have a wide sphere of influence or anything like that. So as you're looking at this green income model, it says the following example is based on you getting 3 people and stopping, with everyone else doing the same. Folks, that's at 3 people. And then each green PC within your 12 tiers pays you $1.50 on each unit of Nature Burst. Now Nature Burst, I'm not going to get too much into the product here because this is really just to explain to you the green income that you can earn with 124. Now if you follow my cursor, you'll see that you join, that's basically your first month if you will, and you're not going to earn anything that month because you just got started. But this whole example that you're looking at is based on the principle of 3. So what it shows is on your first month, you recruit 1 person, and your commission that month is going to be $1.50. Now you're not going to get too excited about that. But in your second month, you're also going to recruit somebody, and the person that you brought in your first month will recruit somebody. So now you have a total of 3 green PCs, preferred customers, and now your commission for that month is $4.50. Then in your third month, you're going to recruit somebody, and the first 2 people that you recruited will also be recruiting. So you'll wind up with 7 total green PCs in your third month, and your commission is now $10.50. Now, folks, at this point, this example is based on you never recruiting again. But everybody who comes in will get their 3 over their first 3 months, and they will also do the same thing. They'll stop. Now, follow me on this. When you get up to your 6th month, you're now at $76.50. Now, once again, you're probably not going to be too excited about that, but it is at this point that the Nature Burst product, which costs $60 plus $9.75 for a total of $69.75 per month, $9.75 is for shipping and handling. This will completely cover the cost of the product each and every month. Now, the way I like to look at it is that I use Nature Burst, as a lot of people do, as a meal replacement. And if you use it that way, it works out to about $2.32, $2.33 per serving. And for those of you that are working a 9-to-5 job or just go out to lunch every day with your coworkers or with your family, and you're out there spending just for yourself anywhere from $5 to $15 a day, look at taking Nature Burst instead, and that's going to save you a tremendous amount of money. So when I look at this opportunity, even from day 1, you're saving money. You're losing money by not being on the product. So once again, $76.50, not a whole lot, but it does cover the cost completely. And at what point, why would anybody quit? It wouldn't make sense. You're getting healthier by taking the product. Okay. Now let's follow this example. When you get up to your 9th month, you're now at $487.50. Folks, it's almost $500 a month or $6,000 a year. I'm sure you can make that useful, whether it's that car payment or money towards a mortgage, kids in private school, or what have you. But keep in mind, folks, if you're spending more than 1 hour per week on this business, I really don't know what you're doing. So this is what I like to call pajama money, because you can do this in your pajamas, okay? Now let's keep going down, and you see over here month number 12, you're now at $3,045 per month. Folks, that's over $36,000 a year. For a lot of you, that will completely replace your full-time income. And if it doesn't, hey, it's an extra $36,000 a year, once again, from your pajamas, okay? Now, this is mind-boggling. This is going to blow you away. But following the same principle of 3 people getting 3, look what happens from your 12th month to your 18th month. This is called exponential growth. In your 18th month, folks, you are now up to almost $118,000 per month. Now, on the green income, there is actually a cap of $100,000 per month. So once again, it says here, this example is for illustration purposes only and is not a guarantee of income. Individual results may vary, and that's absolutely true. This is based on 3 getting 3. Now, you may bring someone in who gets nobody in, but you may bring someone in like myself who's brought in about 27 people. So you just never know what's going to happen, but you have to be in it to win it. So we have a saying in this industry that documentation beats conversation. So what I'm going to do is actually show you my commission history, and I'm going to take you to the actual One24, my affiliate site, and everybody actually gets the same site. You can see up here at the top it says lance.124online.com, and then here in the window it says your One24 PC is Live Residually LLC. Now, Live Residually LLC is actually my LLC, and I put the business under that entity for tax purposes. So when you come into the business, keep in mind, folks, there's no cost to enroll to be with One24. It doesn't cost anything. All you do is purchase the product once a month, but there's no enrollment fee. Like a lot of network marketing companies, you're going to spend $100, $500, $2,500 just to get started. So, folks, this is an opportunity that absolutely has no risk. So let me go ahead and log in, and you'll see my face here when I log into the back office. My computer is running a tad bit slow right now, but it's going to go in here in a second. Okay, here we go. Let me enter in the capture code, log in, and this is going to take us to my back office, and I'll be able to show you my commission history and what has happened for me since I got started with One24. By the way, folks, I got started with One24 less than a year ago. I'm doing this video on May 22nd, 2011, but I actually got started with the company June 14th of 2010, so this has been less than a year. Now you can see here, this is the back office. You have the silver, green, and gold gauges. We're not going to get into that right now, but I'm going to go over to the commission history. Click on that. By the way, if I scroll down here, you can see my picture right there on the bottom left for a second there. And we're going to the next screen, which is the commission history. Now you're going to see my total commission. You also see my green commission. Like I said, there's multiple streams of income here, and there's a couple of bonuses I'm making, but I'm not killing this thing like some people are. There's a lot of people out here who are doing way better than I am. But let me run this back a little bit so you can see all of it. As you see right here, One24 was in a pre-launch period, which I believe started in March and went through July 6th. And after July 6th, that's when the company had the official launch. Now, I joined towards the end of the pre-launch. It was June 14th, as I said. And you could see, basically, my first pay period went from June 14th through July 6th. So, that's about 3 weeks. And my green income was $285. And then there's some other things that you get when you first join. You have your silver bonus income, which you get for the first 4 months, and that's a percentage of some of the company's revenues. You also have silver performance. My total check was $342.59. Now, folks, let me tell you something. When I got started with this company, I sent out one email blast to all my friends, family, people who I had in my email address book, and I said, look, take a look at this opportunity. Something I just got started with. If you like it, get involved as well. And from that email, I actually had 5 people who joined me. And those 5 people have grown to over 3,700 people. And I'm just blown away at the growth. So, got a check for $342. The second month, the pay period now where the company's officially launched, ran from July 7th through August 3rd. And you can see my green income went up to $439.50. Total check was $536.27. Then the month of August, pay period ran from August 4th to August 31st. Check went up to $582.42. And folks, I'm blown away. I'm going to cash that check all day long, whether it was $1 or whether it was $582. Because keep in mind, what did I do? I sent out one email blast. Now, I'm not going to say that you're going to have the same results from doing an email blast that I did, but you might. You might have better results. Who knows? But you got to be in it to win it. Now, in the month of September, we were on a true calendar month, and you can see that my check that month, it actually dropped down a little to $485. But once again, did I care? No, not at all, because what did I do? I sent out an email blast. Month of October, it shows here that my check was zero. What actually happened is the credit card I had on file for my auto ship had expired, and my family and I were on vacation in Miami at the end of October through the beginning of November. And on November 1st, I actually received an email from One24 saying, hey, we were unable to process your credit card for your order. Please place a manual order through your back office, send us an email, put the order number in the email, and in the subject line put, please backdate this order to the month of October so I qualify for October commissions. Folks, I was blown away by that, because most companies, if you don't meet whatever the requirement is to receive a check that month, they're just going to keep that money. They're not going to send you an email and say, look, we want to pay you. So this is an extremely, extremely ethical company. And that month, they actually received a manual check for $500. Now, month of November comes along, and it's a huge jump. My commission went up $832 and change to $1,332. Now I'm starting to wonder, how is this happening? Because once again, I hadn't put any real effort into this at all. And then you see in the month of December, check went up to $2,152. Folks, that's over $2,100. I've absolutely done nothing, and the business is just starting to grow like crazy. And you can look across here and see that my commission, my green income was $1,580. I had a matching bonus and a couple other things, the silver performance bonus. At this point, I got really excited because towards the end of December, it was actually 8 days before Christmas, I lost my full-time job because the company I was working for lost their funding. And I was completely worried. I said, wow, what a great time of year to lose your job right before Christmas. If I had not had One24 running as my plan B, I don't know what would have happened for me. Now, at this point, it didn't replace my income, but it was something coming in that I was very grateful for. Now, you look in the month of January, the check goes up to $2,982. Then in the month of February, it goes up to $4,274. Now it's really starting to get good. As a matter of fact, my wife, when I got that check and I opened it, she says, now I'm impressed. And I kind of started chuckling because I was impressed when I got a check for $342 way back in the beginning after sending out an email. And then you see in the month of March, it was $5,524. And then in the month of April, the check was $5,889. Folks, you do the math on that. That's over $70,000 per year. It's almost $6,000 per month. So that's pretty incredible. And at this point, it has almost completely replaced the salary I lost when I lost that job last year before Christmas. So folks, One24 has absolutely been a blessing for me. I encourage you to get started with it.